If you come see me again, I want you to bring your girlfriend so I can convince her to dump your sorry ass. Okay? She's got self-esteem issues if she's putting up with a guy that's not got anything better than you going on.
For the record, Jeffrey Bowditch appearing on behalf of and with Mr. Jackson, who's approaching.
Good morning.
Sir, could you tell the judge your name for the record, please?
How you doing, Your Honor? I'm Jakari Jackson.
Your Honor, today's date and time set for arraignment in this matter. We will waive the formal reading and stand mute. We've also had a chance to pre-try this case, Your Honor. In this matter, we have an executed plea agreement subject to court approval in which Mr. Jackson would be pleading to 2 counts of no operator's license on the person, with the understanding the 2 original charges would be dismissed.
And we've already got $300 worth of your bond money, right?
Yes.
Right. Did you discuss your rights and options with Mr. Bowditch?
Yes.
Did you understand those rights and options?
Yes.
You understand the possible penalty for these charges?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, are you pleading guilty to these charges freely and voluntarily today?
Yes.
All right, I got a July 31, 23 and a November 3, 23. On those 2 dates, were you driving vehicles in Van Buren Township?
Yes.
All right, and at that time, on each of those dates, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied?
Yes.
Mr. Bowditch, are you satisfied?
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
So am I. I will dismiss the original charges of DWLS. What should I know about Mr. Jackson?
Well, Your Honor, misspent youth. Picked up some tickets. He got together with his father, who accompanies him today. They've been.
Dad, where you at? Thank you. Go ahead.
They've been to all these different jurisdictions. They have not completed the process, but they have started all the processes. No more warrants or anything. Mr. Jackson finally has plans. He's going to go to a trade school.
Good.
And hopefully enter the electrical trade.
Good. Good. Where'd you go to high school? Where'd you go to high school?
I went to Belleville High School, Your Honor.
Okay. You don't have to get that close. It's a good mic. And when did you graduate?
I didn't.
Don't do that. Stand up straight and just speak to me.
It'll pick it up.
All right? It'll pick you up. When did you graduate?
I didn't.
When did you quit? What grade were you in?
10th grade.
All right. How long has it been since you were in school?
3-4 years.
Okay. So what are you, about 22?
21.
21.
He's working on his GED as we speak.
Good. Where at?
Again, with his help of his father.
Where at? Where are you doing that at?
Job Corps. The Job Corps facility.
Good. Okay. All right. Do you know how much money you already owe us?
About $2,000 something.
$2,596 before today. You aren't a good enough driver to be driving. You can't afford it. And it's not just the suspended, because every time you got pulled over and got a suspended driving ticket, you did something wrong that got you pulled over, right?
Mm.
Are you working?
No.
How many other courts do you have to go to get things fixed?
Just this one.
This is your last stop? Did you ever have a valid license? I mean, did you ever have your driver's license and then they took it away, or you never even had one?
Yeah, I had one.
Okay. When's the last time you had a job?
About 3 weeks ago.
Where at?
For JB Hunt.
How long did that last?
It was a temporary, so not that long.
So where's this program you're going to get into a trade school?
In Detroit, Michigan.
Who's it with?
I'm not too sure, but it's the facility for Job Corps.
Okay. Okay. You still living with Dad?
No,
Who you live with?
my girlfriend. My girlfriend.
So she's paying your bills?
Uh,
Who's paying your bills?
Me.
With what? You're not working.
Uh, I'm mainly paying it till I get stuff figured out. So she not doing stuff for me. I'm just doing it for myself.
How? You got no job. How are you feeding yourself? How are you feeding yourself?
Uh, I'm not.
You must be feeding yourself because you ain't dead. Somebody's feeding you. Somebody's clothing you. Who's doing that?
Me, Your Honor.
And once again, how? Are you doing things to earn money that aren't legal and you don't want to talk about it?
No.
Then where are you getting your money that's feeding you?
Sometimes it'll be jobs coming in and out, and then I use that to feed me or clothe me.
If you come see me again, I want you to bring your girlfriend so I can convince her to dump your sorry ass. Okay? She's got self-esteem issues if she's putting up with a guy that's not got anything better than you going on. You have got to make some serious changes in your life. I've been doing this a long time, and I consider myself to be a student of human nature. And what I have determined is people that need to make major changes have to make major changes. And what I mean by that is you need to shake up your entire environment. I'm going to suggest to you that the best thing you could ever do for yourself as soon as you get your GED is see if anybody in the U.S. Armed Forces will take your sorry ass. And get out of your current environment and go do something with your life. Scary thought, isn't it? I'm telling you, brother, you got to shake things up. Have you been paying his fines and costs?
Yes.
Mr. Jackson, could you rise and tell the court your name?
When that,
Thank you, sir, just for the record.
You've probably wanted to strangle him for years. Brother, I wish you would have seen me before you were 19, because then I had a program for you. I'm going to give you a gift. I'm going to give you a way to close these out and not give me a dollar. You're going to have to work. I'll let you do community service for all of the $2,600 you currently owe us and the 2 new files. So it doesn't cost you a dollar. Well, it doesn't cost him a dollar. But I'm requiring, I'm going to put you on probation. I'm going to require you to do, well, I was going to say 2 things, 3 things. Number 1, no more legal problems. Number 2, do community service at least 20 hours a week. And number 3, get yourself a legitimate job, even when you hate, and start working at least 20 hours a week. Are you as healthy as you look?
Yes.
Okay, listen to me, brother. At this stage in your life, you should be working 60-hour week minimum. Minimum. So you don't have to work hard when you're old and wore out like me. Has there ever been a time in your life when you worked a 50-hour week?
Yes, but it was
When?
a while.
Yeah, I'm telling you, trust me, I consider 50 hours to be part-time for a guy your age if you're healthy. And I know I did it. Okay, I put myself through 7 years of higher education, working construction. And you know what? I still found time to go out on Friday night. Because when you're 21, you can work a 15-hour day, go party, get 2 hours of sleep, and get up the next day and do it again. You can do that when you're 21. You can't do it when you're 45. And my experience has been guys that just play in their 20s, either A, their life sucks when they're 40, or they're working too damn hard when they're in their 40s because they didn't put the sacrifice in when they should have. I hope you're hearing my heart. I'm not trying to make you feel bad about where you're at. I'm trying to make you feel motivated to get out of where you're at. Because it's possible. Even if you blew high school, it's still possible. Well, one more thing I'm going to order. When do you think you're going to have your GED? Any idea?
Probably in the next month. Or
Okay,
two.
so the other thing I'm going to order is I'm going to order you to go over on Ford Road, where in that one building, you can sit down and talk to a recruiter from the Coast Guard, from the Navy, from the Air Force, from the Army, from the Marines. They're all in one building. Talk to them. Find out if anybody wants you. Because seriously, that'll shake your world up. That gets you completely out of this area, takes you somewhere new. Well, they pay you, by the way. Okay, they'll train you to do things that you can take into the real world after you get out and make that a career. Think about that. I'm not going to order you to join the military, but I am going to order you to go talk to the recruiters just to find out what the options are. All right?
Yes.
Okay, now I got to put all that on paper.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm going to put you on a 12-month non-reporting probation. I'm assuming this bond money is yours? Thank you, Dad.
Thank you.
Dad, we keep 10%, but I'm going to give you the rest back. Realistically, how long do you think it's going to take you to find a real job where you can work at least 20 hours a week? And be careful, because I know.
Not that long.
Can you do it in 2 weeks?
Yes.
Good answer. Actually, I'm going to change this. I'm going to put you on a reporting probation. I'm not going to charge anything for it, but I'm going to put you on a reporting probation because I want one of my probation officers following up on making sure you're doing this. So you're going to have to report to them, show them, here's 20 hours community service. Here's 20 hours pay stub. Got it? All right, so when you leave here, you're going to go downstairs. Avery here today? Did you see Avery?
Yeah, Avery.
Hit the okay on screen behind you. You're going to go downstairs and you're going to find Mr. Taylor, Avery Taylor, and you're going to tell him that you owe me a buttload of community service, and he's going to help you put a plan together to start doing that 20 hours a week. Okay, we got a plan?
Yes.
Now hear my heart. I would love you to come back and see me on a regular basis, tell me what's going on, ask me for advice. I love to tell people what to do. All right, so I would love to coach you along. And I also do this. I will promise you this. If you've got a driver's license, once you get this all straight, if you've got a driver's license and you've been doing the things I've been telling you to do, I will find you a job. All right.
Yes.
I know people, if you'll work, I know people that are always looking for young, healthy guys that are willing to work hard. All right.
Yes.
I'd rather go wave goodbye when you get on a bus to go to boot somewhere because you signed in the military, but I'll help you find a job.
Yes. Thank you.
Got a deal. You got a deal?
Yes.
All right.